All right, so we're gonna be looking at some community hot takes today because I keep seeing them on my feed, and I just kind of want to make a video on them. But we have two in particular. We're gonna go over this one first because I already had this clicked. Let's go ahead and hop straight into it. Battle hardened formidable foes should be more important than red zone when it comes to ranking a unit overall. Downplaying battle hardened formidable foes because of how easy it is to cheese with ushers is also very stupid. I feel like when we're trying to discuss unit rankings and things like that, I would say it's not more important for battle hardened formidable foes. Because like battle hardened formidable foes has a lot of cheese other than just ushers, right? You can lower attack and defense. You can have it where you can you don't really have to worry about like status conditions too much, because not a lot of the battle hardened formidable foe stages do have that, while ultimate red zones do. You don't really have to you can get the stuns, you can get the seals. Like there's stuff you can do in that could definitely make it easier. On top of that, we also have the ability to use 8 items in battle hardened formidable foes, so like I can understand why people like will want to have that and like a higher standard, right? Because I feel like red zones are more like gimmicky fights, and they have it where they protect against gimmicks as well, while battle hardened formidable foes is more like a you can do whatever you want kind of event. Like yeah, it's just kind of a very straightforward sort of thing. But I feel like if you want to say that it should be ranked equally, I could agree with that. But more important, I don't think so. I don't think so. Speaking of battle hardened formidable foes, these units are untouchable in battle hardened formidable foes, and the best LRs from 2024 for that. Broly being the most consistent slot 1, Jiren being the safest unit on any team he's on, Gotenks being the best slot 2 to 3. Yeah, I wouldn't say untouchable. I would just say that they're pretty dominant. Because like Jiren getting supered in anywhere other than standby could definitely be pretty iffy for sure, but that's why he has it where he wants to be in slot 2 or slot 3. That's why he has it where he has the action break. He does have enough defense to be able to tank the normals. Like as long as you're not getting super attacked, this guy's pretty free. Gotenks, I mean, like he has a lot of stuff. You just obviously have to hit his conditions. And Broly, yeah, Broly's pretty good for sure. This is the reason why I wanted to make the video. Oh my god, dude, I can't. Every single Super Saiyan 3 Daima Vegeta thing is so utterly disgusting to me. I hate this unit so much. And the reason why is just because you have a brand new moment from the brand new anime that is not, again, you will not see this moment for 2 years minimum. 2 years. We had to wait 2 years for Beast Gohan to drop after they fumbled him, and we are going to have to go with the same exact situation for this guy. So no, I hate him. He's not underrated. He's so bad. The only way that he would be able to be brought back from the depths of hell is if Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku decides to specifically buff Daima units and then make it where this guy actually is able to tank in slot 1. He's a stupid unit with a stupid role that can't even work. And I don't think it's close either. Kale completely mogs them. See, honestly, I'd probably say yes for Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, because Super Saiyan 2 Gohan's whole deal is that he wants to do a lot of damage. His defense isn't the greatest, and if you're going for mostly damage, it probably is just better to do Kale's, because I believe she has higher numbers overall. Go Frieza though, I can't really say, because when you're saying Kale, you're saying past turn 6. So you're allowing it to specifically be Go Frieza in the Goku portion, and People underrate that Goku portion, man. 59% damage reduction in guard is hell of a drug. I'll tell you that for sure. Easily the best aging unit from 2023. I think so, because like the standby condition is pretty nice, and then being able to get 100% damage reduction is also pretty good too. I don't know if I would say. Actually, no, I would probably say best aging. Well, I don't know, because like, if you wanted to say it had like a longer lasting run, I would probably say it was GT Duo. Because this Z Duo can still be used now, but you have to be really, really finicky with them, right? But GT Duo was just able to last a lot longer in terms of like being good, right? Like, sure, you can argue that once you can get the Spirit Bomb, but you're going to be doing no damage and might as well just be tossing anyone else on the team, right? But I would say that the GT Duo run was probably better than Z Duo. I don't know if like I don't know if that really is saying like it's the best aging, I guess. But like again, similar to Jiren, just have a standby that makes you invincible. It's pretty good, but like I don't know. His EZA is unfumbleable. Didn't we said that for some unit and then they got like utterly just disgusting. Which one was it? And we were like, oh, they could. I would say Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta was like that. That we were like, there's no way they could fumble him. He was literally 80% damage reduction. All he needs is defense, and then they gave him 2 defense. So no, they can fumble anybody. Now, do I want them to fumble him? No. I like this guy. I love Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Ajo's Gogeta's base is not as bad as everyone says. In fact, I think it's better than... Nope. In battle-hardened formidable foes, you can get an Usher in Red Zone. You can get Attack Stack forever, as well as dodging in spots where Tech Vegeta would take a lot of damage. No. Yeah, just straight up no. Because... Okay. Yeah, you had me right here. Because I do think that it is downplayed a lot. But then you had to say it was better than Vegito's, and then all of this was just kind of wrong. The Usher, yes. Like, in my opinion, Gogeta's is just straight up better because you can get the Usher, and doing the Usher was a million times better than the Action Break, right? That's inarguable, in my opinion. This, though, is just straight up wrong. Because Tech Vegeta literally needs one turn where he stacks defense, and then it's over. It doesn't matter. He's already at like a decent amount of defense, right? And you're also saying in spots where Tech Vegeta would take a lot of damage. But like I said, it's just like if the Patara break if you need, and then if not, you just stack for one turn. Like it's genuinely not that bad. His first turn is his most susceptible turn, and then everything after that, it just does not matter. Yeah. This is the best designed unit in Dokkan history. I would say Beast Gohan. They are one of the best units from 2024, but disrespected and downplayed because of skill issues. Does anyone really downplay them? I would say the biggest issue with them is their orb changing. Excuse me. When you don't have a lot of options for orb changing on the movie boss's team, like we've only gotten one, which was the STR Super EZA Broly, who also wants to have Rainbow Key Spheres as well. So he's also consuming a lot of orbs. But yeah, this unit could definitely be really, really good, and even still used today, right? It's just that, like I said, they just refuse to give movie bosses orb changers. It just sucks. But yeah, like the second they do that, this guy is back up because that damage reduction support hits like hell. They were never in the top 3 and the worst unit from last year's worldwide celebration. I'm a big Gohan hater because for me, the unit just never, like, their defense was not enough in base. And then when I standbyed at 55%, it was pretty bad. But then I started to get more dupes into the unit, and my outlook on them changed a lot. But yeah, no, this is just straight up wrong, because the damage output that the unit is doing, and on top of that, the amount of damage that you could do once you are going ahead and doing the family Kamehameha is actually insane. Like, at the time it was just incomparable. And even Gohan's base was just literally one of the hardest hitting rotations in the game, right? And just one of the hardest hitting units in the game. So yeah, I don't know. The issue was, though, the only thing I would say is that he's kind of like in a physical Ultimate Gohan situation, where his best event isn't the one that released with him, because the hardest event at the time was the physical Janemba fight, and Janemba specifically hated STR units and got stronger against them. So not only would he get the attack boost because you were getting STR'd, but then on top of that, Gohan is just a unit who needs a little bit of time to build up, right? He's not able to go into standby turn 1 unless you're under that HP condition. So once events came out later on, and we were seeing like, oh wow, let's go ahead and see if this guy is going to be able to just one-shot the boss. Rubs my big belly. Like, it happens every single time, to the point where we were like, okay, let's see what boss won't die to Gohan's standby skill. So no, it's not. I don't even know what I would say. Maybe physical Super Saiyan trio. It's between that and Int Broly. I think Tech Broly and STR Gohan are one of the best ones. Overrated, and especially on release. How are you going to call Super Saiyan 3 Diamond Vegeta underrated, but then Glorio overrated? Make it make sense, man. Best support in the game. And the second that he gets a new team that is actually able to give him a full leader skill, he's back in top. Well, no, isn't he just already in top 3? He might just be in top 3. I'd have to think about that. It's Hit, AGL, Kid Goku, maybe Tao. Either way, he's in top 5. So he's a top 5 2R, and he will only get better once Gap gets more buffs. Probably not. Orange Piccolo did a very competitive option after Beast Gohan drop. Is this Alan's alt account? No, but he did. Orange Piccolo and Physical Ultimate Gohan again was just like the situation like I was just talking about with STR Gohan, where the best events for Physical Beast was not during the time of their release, right? Orange Piccolo obviously dominated most content, but Physical Ultimate Gohan, he just had to wait a little bit of time before he was able to truly shine, in my opinion. Best EZA unit from 2024. He holds up very well versus the hardest events out right now. Yeah, he's again just a unit who needs a new team. Top 10 2Rs is disingenuous and just very straight up wrong. AGO Kid Goku, Tao. Does AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku just do what Tech Goku does but better? Well, no, because Tech Goku has the revive and stuff. He's not in top 10 though. You could not make me say he's top 10. Uncontrollable Power was the best setup for 2024 and still one of the best options to take on battle harder formidable foes, as well as, in my opinion, the most fun team in the game. I like this part. You can go ahead and say that. That's entirely fine. Was the best setup from 2024 and still one of the best options to take on battle harder formidable foes. See, I would say that, but the only thing that I would say would lean me towards saying that it's not. Actually, no, I guess it probably is. Yeah, but I guess if we're specifically talking about from 2024, it probably is. Best floater in the game, and it needs to be talked about more. Wouldn't it depends on what event you're talking about? Because like, if we're talking about something like battle hardened formidable foes, isn't STR just Rage Goku just straight up better? Because he'll have the heal, he'll have the guaranteed dodge, he'll have the KO mechanic, and he won't need to rely on orbs in order to live. But I guess you could argue that Kaioken Goku just needs orbs and he can do it multiple times. I don't know, it's between both. Is the worst Gogeta unit on release compared to the other Gogeta units on release? Tech Gogeta is right there, bro. Please tell me that people said that. Tech Gogeta or 5th anti-Gogeta. The 5th Gogeta explodes. Go figure out Gogeta. Yeah, Tech Gogeta. 7s. Nope. Wait, what? Maybe, actually. Yeah, Tech Gogeta. Super Vegito. Where did AGL Super Vegito come from? You shouldn't be discouraged from using private servers unless you are a private server main that doesn't play the actual game. I would just say to do your research on the people making them, right? Like if you join a private server, you know for a fact that they're not like weirdos, then there's nothing wrong with it. I've said it in the past, I don't really care if people use private servers. I will never use private servers. I've only made one private server video in my life, which was with Fire, who made or who used the private server, and then he just kind of streamed it towards me, and it was for in Super Saiyan 4 Goku. But that was it. You can go through all my videos. I've never used a private server beyond that. And so I have no skin in the game. And from my personal experience, I would say that it doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, there are positives. If you are someone who is very susceptible to like addictions and has it where like you just need the simulator so that way you can get like that itch off and be able to use new units, maybe do a couple of summons here and there, and go ahead, you know, more power to you, man. I would even take this part out if it means that you won't spend money in the game. 2024 Dokkan is overhyped and carried by the vibes. 2025 is far and away better statistically. This is so true. Dude. What is this? What the hell is this? Int is easily the most overrated unit of 2025 so far. Top 5, just not as good as everyone says he is. It's literally number 1. Number 1 stacker, don't talk to me. Until turn 60, 0. What did I say? 0? 0 normals dodged. Warning, may randomly start talking about stacking. He's not just a stacker though, like he can get the dodges. He stacks dodge, you know? And on top of that, he has the action break mechanic once you do get past the transformation, right? Age of Ultimate Gohan, by far the worst designed Golden Wing LR. It is a mistake that should never be replicated again. Absolute embarrassing release in almost every aspect. I can agree, because there's no reason why I don't think LR should be restricted as much as they are. And if they are restricted, they should just be number one. Like, that's always the mindset that I always just try to go through. So there was no reason why AGO Ultimate Gohan came out and then like he wasn't just number one on release, the number one LR, because he had to be ran with Majin Buu Saga units on the actual rotation, I believe. It's been a while since I used them. And then like didn't his active skill also need you to use Majin Buu Saga or something like that? I don't know. Halloween Dokkan Fest exclusive slot should be exclusive to villains and upgraded to a gold coin LR. Not really a hot take, but something to think about. I would be fine with this. I'd be fine with that. I feel like they definitely should have just villain exclusive periods in general. Like, I'm not gonna lie, there's no reason why they shouldn't. Like, I get it if it's like a special occasion, like a movie releasing, an episode releasing, anniversary of a movie releasing, and anything like that. But other than those small case scenarios, there's genuinely no reason for them to just go ahead and have it where it's like this. They need to have it where there's exclusive periods for villains for sure. Oh yeah, I forgot to like that one because I hated Age Ultimate Gohan. I forgot to like all the ones that I believed in. That's fine. Not as bad as I thought it would be. Because I read a couple of them like ahead of time. Specifically, which one was it? It was this one. I got sent this one. The easiest unfumbleable. And then there was one more that I got sent ahead of time. I think it was this one with the top 10 TURs one. I just couldn't. I knew I was in for a treat. Okay, now we have this one now. Number one TUR. Imagine that Kevlar and Tower in the pile of bodies. Festival of Battles is a literal nothing fight. You beat it on turn 25 and then you get your stones. From then on, it's just a stage you play to have fun. There's no incentive and it restricts you to using a hyper-specific arch type of unit. I mean, I wouldn't say it's a nothing fight. It's more like a trophy fight. Like, the only reason why you would do it is because you want to be like, hey, look at this. I did that. Look at my title, dude. My title says I beat this event. You know? But yeah, other than that, like, if you're just specifically going for awards, then yeah, 25 is like the only thing that you're supposed to do it for, right? These two for Golden, oh, not Golden Week. Global Download Celebration would be fire. Please give it to me. We just had UI though with Tech UI. Let's calm down. Let's calm down with Tech with UIs. I guess. I don't know, because like UI was kind of fumbled, but in my defense as well, Int UI is probably gonna get a super easy A sometime. So I don't know. There's no reason why they should do 2 Super Saiyan Blue Gokus. I'll be for real. No, thank you. That's too much for me. But Super Saiyan 3 Goku into Super Saiyan 4 Mini Daima Goku would be awesome. Battle hardened formidable foes, red zones, both fare a bit with when judging a unit's performance, but I think battle hardened formidable foes is harder. Also, there's a few hard red zone stages. There's 10 hard battle hardened formidable foe stages, with the last 3 being insanely difficult. I think, again, they keep getting so close with these takes, and then they kind of just like fall just a little bit short. Like, I wish that some of these tweets would just straight up be cut in half, because if this was an equal sign and then it was like both matter a fair bit when judging units' performance, then that's it. I would completely agree, because Red Zone is again more so like you just have to worry about the unit's straight up performance. Well, Battle Hardened Formidable Foes is an event you can take attack lowers. You can take the well, not attack lowers. I'm pretty sure most of the stuff can't be attack lowered, right? Either way, stunners. No, you can't attack lower. Stunners, sealers, all of that stuff. Battle Hardened Formidable Foes is again like SBR, like where you can do a lot of debuffs. So because of that, like it's good to have it where you can see a lot of these units who do debuffs actually have their effects work. Because Red Zone will have none of that. Past the first phase, you'll never see it where you can actually do debuffs, right? So I can't agree with that one though. No. Yeah, there is. I would. It's a little bit of a hot take, but I would personally probably put Kid Goku in the #1 position. But to say that there isn't any argument for hit is stupid. Again, he has the action breaks that can protect the entire team. He has it where he is, I believe isn't he stacking consistently faster than Kid Goku just because of the fact that his attack and defense stacks are 50% rather than 30 or 20 actually, isn't it? Because it's greatly raising compared to just raising attack and defense. So yeah, I'm pretty sure hit just stacks faster. But the only reason why I would say that like I would personally like Kid Goku more is because Kid Goku has the guard and he has it where he can also do the dodge. So he's like a gambling hit where like you can have the dodges, but if you don't get the dodges, you still have the guard. If you take the hit, the hits dodging away, then you have nothing, right? That's why I would personally say Kid Goku is just slightly better to me, because you can take him into more places and be fine. But to say again, like to say that there's no argument is just stupid. What is wrong? What is wrong with people? Save me. Some people will think I'm a top 3 TUR. Dude, why do I feel like this is just hating to hate? Cause like how there's no I gotta see. There's no way that this is like actual real. It's yeah, I just don't even need the rest of it. It's just yeah, it's just not. It's just, like it's not. I can't believe. But when Diamond Vegeta 4Q all of a sudden sucks. This guy's a top 5 TUR. What is it with people and saying that this guy is good? Better than Tao because of his support plus leader skill. Yeah, don't look at the fact that Tao can get 10% more damage reduction than Vegeta can for free, by the way, while also having it where he's tanking consistently better than Vegeta without the need of Super Saiyan 4 Goku support. Give me Super Saiyan 4 Goku support or give me death. Please get Dokkan Fest, just the base versions. Because they've already given it to the free play units, I really doubt it. I would like to see it, but I doubt it. Because it kind of seems like them giving the base formed units free to play is just kind of top 3 leader skill in the red zone and top 10 for those events. If you die, it's actually just a skill issue, and that's not even me being annoying with the phrase. You actually cannot lose with this team unless you get the most insane battle luck ever somehow. Ooh, boy. I don't like. What do I even say? What do you want me to say to this? It's just it's not true. That's all I can muster up. We need to stop rating units. We need to stop rating units Sith. I'm assuming with the constraint of Tech Vegito, Age of Vegeta 2 to a certain extent, but mostly Tech Vegito. If a team needs Tech Vegito's taunt to win, I'm just gonna assume the unit team is significantly worse without his presence on the field. I mean, tell that to Dokkan. Like, they literally just make it where like half of these enemies have half a billion health now. What? Like, how are you gonna be like, if a team needs Tech Vegito's taunt to win, I'm just gonna assume the team or the unit is significantly worse without his presence, but also he's a bum. Fabu isn't good because of himself, he's good because everyone else carries him. But to his merit, he also carries the other units on the first few turns. When I say carry, I mean when a unit provides nothing after doing 1 to 2 things and needs to be saved. He isn't broken because of himself, but because of his team being so cohesive. Also applies to every other unit on the team. No, that's not the reason why Fabu is good. The reason why Fabu is good is because you have to kind of like treat him like a support unit. Like, he's not doing damage, and when he dies, he revives, and after he revives, he gives you full health, and then after he revives and he comes back, he can protect the entire team with his active skill. Like, if you're trying to make it seem like Battle Hard of Formidable Foes is your hardest event, why don't you like this guy? Fapu is like the GOAT in there. The red zone's actually ridiculous levels of defense, very good damage, and on so many teams, very good utility as well. Sure. Top 10 TURs easily. Well, he's better than every... No, I don't even want to read that. 2025 is the best year of Dokkan. Can you guys, like, stop saying this? Because you keep adding filth into the entire timeline. Then you put 2025 is good, and I have to agree with it. But the problem is that you're agreeing with it for the wrong reasons. 2025, yeah, the most amount of rewards ever. I feel like people also don't realize that we literally got a free LR. We got multiple rainbow tickets added literally every 15th and 30th of the month, giving you basically a free multi on any new banner ever from this point on. Yeah, the most diverse amount of content. We've had Battle Hard and Formidable Foes to bring back the SBR feel of days, while Ultimate Red Zone still keeps the Ultimate Red Zone feel of things as well. Like, it's good. It's good. The only thing I will say is that it, like I said, if you like, the character picks are pretty good, but if like, for example, you're like a big Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta fan, if you're a big Super Saiyan 2 Gohan fan like myself, you could argue that like some of these releases were definitely held back a bit, and because of that, like, that's why you might view the year a little bit worse, and I can definitely understand that. But overall, though, the game is doing pretty well, I would say. Fight isn't hard at all. Just because some bad teams can't consistently clear doesn't mean anything. Go Frieza tanks, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan tanks, Daima Vegeta tanks. Yeah, unless you get... Doesn't it... Like, okay, hold on. Unless I'm wrong, Doesn't this event have locking? I haven't done the event in quite a long time. No, he has disabled evasion. But he does have this paired with that. I guess, yeah, the attack debuffs. I haven't done the event in a while. I prefer Vegeta more. It's a really underrated unit, and for seemingly no reason. Why? Cut the tweets in half, man. Cut the tweets in half. Just put this, and that's it. Why do you have to include this? Why do you have to include this part? Because I want to agree, but I can't because you're spewing nonsense at the end. Because it is true. This guy is really underrated. I feel like people don't talk about him as much as he definitely should be talked about for sure. But then you have to add the Tau and then the Kefla part, and then I gotta stop agreeing with you. But I thought Gogeta was better than the gods. So this he lived. I know for a fact this he lived. This one's just kind of unlucky. Like no matter which way you slice it, this is unlucky. Is that an untransformed Jiren? It's turn 15. Is that base Jiren? Because that's not full power. Why is he not able to stand by? Oh my god, did he fail the standby conditions on purpose? I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of crazy. I don't even know how you would fail the standby conditions unless you're like intentionally trying to. That kind of just tells me all I need to hear. That's just it, man. I can't. We're gonna go ahead and stop there. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Hope you guys all have a great rest of your week. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.